What if I told you that less than 48 hours after sending Rasheeda those cold-blooded divorce papers, Kirk Frost was already down on one knee with a ring in his hand, and Renni blushing in a velvet dress? Yeah, not a joke, not a rumor. We're talking cameras rolling, music blasting, and cast members gasping so hard they forgot they were mixed up. Arte. A private party that was anything but private. Kirk pulled a move so wild, so disrespectful, so performative. It's making the Safari Erica mess look like couples therapy. And get this, it wasn't even a regular engagement. It was Kirk's victory lap, a celebration of betrayal. Fuck you to Rasheeda, broadcasted in high definition. Renni, she ate it up, champagne in one hand, ring in the other, smirking like she just stole the season finale. But here's the kicker, somebody in that room filmed the whole damn thing and leaked it. Now the internet's in flames. Rasheeda's name is trending, and Love and Hip Hop just got hit with the plot twist of the decade. Stay locked in. This isn't just messy, it's malicious. 2 nights ago, in a candlelit VIP lounge in Buckhead, yes, Buckhead, where all the drama hides behind velvet ropes, Kirk Frost decided to set fire to whatever shred of dignity he had left. While most of us were still reeling from the shock of him sending Rasheeda those icy divorce papers, Kirk was already playing house with someone new. But not just anyone. Renni freaking Rucci. Now let me ask you this. Who ends a decades-long marriage on Monday and shows up Thursday night with a diamond ring in one hand and a reality TV crew in the other? Oh, that's right, Kirk does. The man has never heard of a grieving period, or shame, or boundaries. According to one anonymous insider who was at the party, everyone thought it was a launch event or something small. Then suddenly, the lights dimmed and Kirk got on the mic. We thought he was about to promote a mixtape, and then boom, he's on one knee. We were like, what the actual hell? And who was front row for the spectacle? Mimi, Sierra. Even young Jock had his phone out like it was a versus battle, and the look on his face said it all. This is about to break the internet. Renni, draped in emerald green, didn't play coy. She didn't gasp or hesitate. She extended her hand like it was already hers. Kirk slid that rock on her finger like he was clocking in for work, and the room erupted, but not in joy. Half the cast walked out. No cap. Carly Red snatched off her mic. Erica Mena muttered, "Not this bullshit," and dipped. Rasheeda, nowhere in sight. Thank God. Because if she had been there, this would have ended with paramedics. Now let's talk about the ring. Because this wasn't no Claire's jewelry mess. No, this was a 3-carat custom cut, halo setting masterpiece that screamed, I didn't buy this with love. I bought this with guilt money. Multiple sources say Kirk dropped over $95,000 on that thing. And let's not pretend that money came from his own account. Joint accounts exist, baby. Rasheeda's money might be sitting on Renni's hand. You can't make this stuff up. And the most disrespectful part, Kirk toasted to new beginnings with a speech that low-key shaded Rasheeda, hotter than a Love and Hip Hop reunion episode. He said, and I quote, "Sometimes you gotta stop trying to fix what's broken and build something new from scratch." Excuse me, sir. That's not building something new. That's dragging your ex-wife's legacy through champagne-soaked filth in front of influencers and bloggers. You really stood on a stage surrounded by half-drunk castmates and acted like you were giving a TED Talk on moving on. The disrespect was biblical. But wait, things got messier. Before the night ended, Kirk and Renni shared a slow dance to Jagged Edge's Let's Get Married. Yep, that song. The irony had people screaming because the last time Kirk danced to that, Rasheeda was in the white dress. And here's where the plot thickens. Someone in that room was already texting Rasheeda in real time. You know how fast gossip spreads in love and hip-hop circles? Before the second chorus hit, Rasheeda's phone lit up like a fire alarm. And she didn't wait until the next morning. Sis went live from her home. No lashes, hoodie on, no makeup, just raw rage and betrayal. Rasheeda's exact words: "I gave this man my youth, my platform, my money, my name, and now he out here giving rings to industry rebound chicks like it's a damn game show prize." She didn't name Renni, but baby, the shade was sharp enough to slice steel. That live, too, 7 million views in 2 hours. The comments were nuclear. Rasheeda, you too good for this clown. Renni out here playing second fiddle in a rerun. Kirk proposing again. He needs a therapist, not a jeweler. And here's another twist. The person who leaked the ring video, not a cast member, a bartender. Yep, a bartender who knew the mess was premium content and sent it straight to the shade room. The clip shows Kirk whispering in Renni's ear before dropping to one knee, the camera catching every smug expression like it was a soap opera finale. You thought things were over after the divorce papers. You thought Kirk might take a step back, reflect, maybe learn. Nah, the man said, "Let me double down on the disrespect." But here's what he didn't count on. Rasheeda was done being silent. By the time the video made it to public platforms, Rasheeda's legal team was already drafting motions. Remember, they're still legally married until the divorce finalizes. So that ring, that party, that new beginning, it might cost Kirk more than a few angry tweets. It might cost him his whole damn empire. Rasheeda owns a good chunk of it. Frost Bistro. She's tied to multiple endorsement deals under the Frost name. And trust, brands are watching. One exec from a major fashion retailer allegedly said, "If this isn't handled cleanly, we're pulling out. We don't do public cheating spectacles, especially not ones this tacky." Now the blogs are calling it the cold proposal. Even love and hip-hop producers were caught off guard. Mona Scott Young, the puppet master of chaos, reportedly screamed when she saw the footage. He did what? While filming. And therein lies the genius, or madness, of Kirk's move. Because this wasn't just a romantic stunt. It was a calculated career flex. But here's the thing about flexing when the world is watching. One wrong step, and you become the villain in your own love story. So you thought Kirk's proposal was the grand finale. Oh no, that was just the spark. The real explosion came after the ring hit Renni's finger. And baby, this fallout is hotter than any Love and Hip Hop reunion special. It's on a business credit card. Hold up, Kirk out here proposing on credit. Fans were in full chaos mode. Memes flooded the internet. One had Kirk holding up the ring with the caption, "She said yes, Chase Sapphire approved it." Another showed Renni with a blank stare, reading the fine print of the ring's payment plan. But while the internet roasted, Rasheeda got to work. Her team filed for a temporary injunction, yes, a literal court order, to prevent Kirk from using the Frost brand name in future business dealings until the divorce is settled. Translation: Kirk can't even promote Frost Bro without risking legal action. And that's when Mona Scott Young entered the chat. According to insiders, Mona immediately called an emergency production meeting. She reportedly said, "This mess is too hot to sit on. We need to fast-track filming and turn this into the season premiere." And just like that, Love and Hip Hop crews were dispatched to every corner of Atlanta, like FBI agents on a manhunt. Cameras showed up at Rasheeda's house, Renni's condo, Frost Bistro, and even the damn nail salon, where Carly Red was getting a pedicure. Mona's not playing. This isn't just drama, this is Emmy-level mess. But Kirk was acting like none of it mattered. He posted a story the next morning with Renni, clinking champagne glasses, captioned, "We unbothered. Sir, unbothered doesn't mean not legally. Exposed." Because guess who else took notice of the engagement? The IRS. Yep, a source close to Rasheeda's legal team confirmed that an anonymous tip, we wonder who, was submitted to the IRS, flagging suspicious business activity tied to the Frost brand. Now, we're not saying Kirk is about to be audited, but we're not saying it either. And if that weren't enough, rumors are swirling that VH1 execs are debating whether or not to give Kirk and Renni their own spin-off, tentatively titled The Frostbite Chronicles. But fans, they're not having it. Petitions are circulating demanding VH1 drop Kirk from the franchise. One viral tweet read, "This man has emotionally tortured his wife on national TV for 10 plus years. Why are we rewarding him with a wedding special?" Fair point, because what we're witnessing here isn't just scandal, it's the weaponization of heartbreak, the commodification of chaos. Kirk turned a private betrayal into a public flex. And now, the public is flexing back. Even Renni's fans are starting to distance themselves. Her own fan page posted a now-deleted message. "We support Renni's music, but we don't support being a pawn in someone else's dirty divorce." The comments, brutal. "She looks like a PR disaster in heels." Kirk handed her a ring and a reputation collapse in one box. She better keep the receipt or the bail money. And you know what? Renni might be realizing that a ring given in drama is a ring cursed in silence. Because let's be real, when you build a relationship on the ashes of another, with cameras rolling, champagne popping, and the ex-wife throwing legal grenades, you're not building a life. You're building a countdown clock. And the timer? It's ticking fast. You thought the chaos peaked with Rasheeda's legal threats and the IRS whispers. Think again, because just when it seemed like the dust might settle, with Kirk and Renni clinking champagne like they're on the cover of Power Couple Weekly, Atlanta got hit with another shockwave. Late last night, a mysterious video was dropped anonymously to multiple gossip blogs. The footage, a dimly lit, shaky recording of the very party where Kirk proposed to Renni. Only this time, the angle was different, and what it captured. Let's just say, Renni wasn't the only woman Kirk got cozy with that night. Yep, you heard that right. In the video, after the big proposal moment and the crowd's applause, Kirk is caught whispering into the ear of another woman. Her face is blurred, but her body language, crystal clear. She leans in, he leans closer, and suddenly, his hand is on her waist in a way that screams, "This ain't no business meeting." The blogs went wild. Is Kirk already cheating on Renni? Did he propose to Renni as a distraction? Who is the mystery woman? And guess what hashtag trended next? Kirk got another one. And just like that, everything crumbled. Renni Roachchi reportedly found out about the footage mid-rehearsal. According to production staff on Love and Hip Hop, she walked off set mid-take, threw her mic pack at the wall, and screamed,